بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين ثم الصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين حبيب إله العالمين بالقاسم المصطفى محمد وعلى أهل بيت الأطهار الذين أذهب الله عنهم الرجس وطهرهم تطهيرا. قال الله الحكيم في محكم كتابه الكريم: أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم، بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الذين يستمعون القول فيتبعون أحسنه أولئك الذين هداهم الله وأولئك هم أولو الألباب. Who listen to the word of Allah and follow the best sense of it. They are the ones whom Allah has guided, and it is they who possess intellect. Throughout our journey in planning for us to be successful in our life, successful religiously, successful spiritually, successful in our relationship with our partner, with our spouse, with our kids, anywhere that we want to be successful, we have discussed 11 subtopics that in order for us to be successful, we need to put them in action. And all of these 11 subtopics, they're all actionable items. It's not only theory. And we brought examples from the life of Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam, from Quran, for us to learn and put them into practice. Today's subtopic is use feedback to your advantage. When we start doing something, people will start having opinions and ideas about what we have started. Once you begin to take action, you start getting feedback about whatever you are doing the right thing. You'll get data, advice, help, suggestion, direction, and even criticism that will help you constantly adjust and move forward while continually enhancing your knowledge, abilities, attitude, and relationships. But asking for feedback is really only the first part of the equation. Once you receive feedback, you have to be willing to respond to it. Some of us, we have the personality of receiving criticism and accepting it. Some of us, no, we reject criticism. If somebody tells us what you did was wrong, we will be upset. We will be angry. We will be frustrated. And we try to talk back to them. How dare you tell me that I did something wrong? We don't accept criticism. Some of us. Some, we welcome criticism. And some even go even better. They ask for criticism. We all have to focus and build our personality to be after the third people. Asking people to criticize us. Asking people to give us feedback. It's not going to be easy. But if we ask, if we see and think of criticism to be helping us to achieve our success, we will appreciate criticism. We won't condemn it. We won't frown at the person who criticizes us. We won't get frustrated because we see this criticism is helping me, this feedback is helping me to move forward, to get closer to my destination, to get closer to my success. Again, success, be it in religious arena and field of my life, or be it in materialistic, doesn't matter. Criticizing and receiving criticism and criticizing other and giving feedback is not good thing to do. It's wajib to do it. If I see someone is doing something wrong, discouraging evil, which we talked about it, bits and pieces of it within the past couple of nights, it's mandatory for us, if we see someone is not achieving their goal within religion, and we see them that they are behind successfully, they're not getting it, we have to criticize. We have to tell them what they're doing is wrong. How do we say it, and why do we say it? It's wajib, based on a beautiful hadith by the Imam, where Imam says alayhi salam, إِنَّ مِنْ وَاجِبْ حَقِّ أَخِيكَ. خواهران گرامی، خواهران عزیز، ممنون، انشاءالله قبول باشه. تمام طاعات، عبادات، قرآن ممنونتون میشم. إِنَّ مِنْ وَاجِبِ حَقِّ أَخِيكَ أَنْ تَكْتُمَهُ أَنْ لَا تَكْتُمَهُ شَيْئًا تَنْفُعُهُ بِهِ لِأَمْرِ الدُّنْيَا وَآخِرَتِهِ. Wajib. Right now, sisters with sisters, brothers and brothers. It is haqq. It is right. It's a responsibility that we all have on our shoulder toward our brother, to tell them something that will benefit them regarding the affair of dunya and the affair of akhirah. So when I come down, if you see I can prove my lecture in a certain way, it is wajib upon you. It's not a good thing to do. No, it's wajib. Inna min wajib haqq akhik. We all have rights and responsibility toward one another. This is Islam. That if I see something in you that is preventing you to move forward, preventing you to get to your success, it is wajib upon me. And success, amr dunya and akhirah, religious affair and life after death affair, materialistically and religiously, it is wajib for me to address it. I cannot walk past by it carelessly. I don't care. If I see a sister, she is not doing what she's supposed to do in order to get religiously successful, in order to get materialistically successful, I must address it. This is wajib upon you sisters. This is wajib upon you brothers. We must. I will re-say it again. If you see a sister, see right now, some sisters are talking. So all of us, we have to give hand in hand together so everyone can benefit, for us to keep the program keep and calm. خواهران عزیز، یک صلوات بفرستید. یک صلوات بلندتر. So when I see someone is doing something wrong, Imam says it is mandatory upon you to address it. Back in the days, during the time of Rasulullah and Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam, people would go to other people and they will say, "Avni, advise me. Give me a suggestion. Tell me how I can make my life better. How can I get to my success sooner? Avni, advise me." When was the last time I asked someone, my friends, my relatives, my parents, someone that I think can guide me, to give me advice? How can I become better? When was the last time? Probably I don't remember. Imam Ali alayhi salam states, أَحَبُّ إِخْوَانِي إِلَيَّ مَنْ أَهْدَى إِلَيَّ عُيُوبِي. My best brothers and the most beloved brothers to me are those who gift me. What is that gift? Right now, what kind of gift you want your friends to give you? Probably $500 gift cards, probably a tablet if you are tech savvy, a good MK bag, Michael Kors bag, it would be very good, good Jordan shoes, good computer, you name it. Our most beloved friends, when we do birthday parties, are the one who bring us better, more expensive, most luxurious gift. They will stay in our mind. We love them more. We make sure the next birthday party, we invite them also. We make sure their name is top of the list. Next year comes, oh, make sure you invite this person. This person gave the best gift. Imam says, most beloved friend of mine, most beloved brother of mine is the one who give me gift. What is that gift that Imam wants? Uyubi, my flaws and my shortcoming. If you have a friend who reminds you of your shortcoming and flaws, admire them, keep them close, appreciate them, don't push them back. Receive that criticism, receive that feedback, because that feedback, it's very, very essential for your success. Very essential. We are in need of it because we are within this box of our own activities and setting times and goals and so on and so forth. We don't see from outside what is happening. Someone can tell us, you want to be successful in this field, what you're doing, it's against your success. You can't accomplish this. You need to do this, 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 this. Imam alayhi salam says, Isma'un nasiha mimman ahdaha. Listen to the advice from the person who is giving you as a gift. وَعَقِلُوهَا عَلَىٰ أَنفُسِكُمْ. And keep it. Take it in. Think about it. Ponder about it. Don't, oh yes, yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you. Some of us, when we hear advice, yeah, inshallah, inshallah, thank you, and we move on. We didn't take it into consideration what is being said. Another hadith. ليكن أحب الناس إليك من هداك إلى مراشدك وكشف لك عن معائبك. Let be the most beloved people to you as the one who guides you to what gets you higher and higher and higher and closest to your goal, and it makes it apparent for you your flaws and shortcomings and your mistakes. They are the one who need to be very close to us. Not the one that everything we do, they say, MashaAllah, good job, you did a good job. Everything, good job, good job, good job, good job. No. We have to have people within our surrounding who reminds us of our mistakes and flaws and shortcomings. Another hadith. عليكم بالموعظة فأمل بها فإنها عند العاقل أحلى من العسل الشهد. Be aware of maw'adha, advice, feedback, name it, criticism, anything that helps you to get closer to your success. For an intellectual person, it becomes sweeter than honey when a person criticizes him and tells him what you did was wrong. He loves it. He enjoys it. He is happy. He appreciates it when somebody tells him what you did was wrong, because he didn't see it himself, which this step of his took him back from reaching his success. Within our society and community, we have rights and responsibility. We are mirrors to one another. If I come here, and for example, if I was not wearing my abaya correctly, or if I had something on my collar or my clothes, right away you will let me know. That, for example, you have something here, can you clean it? And what do I say? Thank you, I appreciate it. We appreciate when someone tells us something wrong about our physical appearance. Whatever it is, or you have something here, let me show you. Al-Muslimu mir'atu akhih. A Muslim is the mirror for his brother, mirror for her sister. When they see the mirror, what does it show us? Shows us everything that we have as is. Do we go to the mirror and says, how dare you show me I have something on my face? I'm going to break you. You show me I have something on my face and some marks. How dare you show me this? I'm going to break you. I don't want to see this anymore. I'm not going to see mirror anymore. When people come and tell us about physical appearance, is something wrong, we have some dirt and some need to be fixed, we appreciate them. But when somebody comes and tell us something about our morality, our demeanor, our characteristics, our faith and iman, we don't appreciate it. We are offended. We hold grudge against them. Why did you tell me that? Oh, you think you know better than me? You know you are higher than me? And we get frustrated. What happened? The same person just told you that you are, for example, your tie or your shirt is dirty. You told him, thank you so much, I'm going to go change it. You appreciate it. Right now that you gossiped and this person told you gossiping is haram, you should not gossip, you're angry at this person? Person comes to you, tells you your hijab is not right. Why do you care? Brother, lower your gaze. Why do you care? Who sent you? Are you Allah's representative on earth to tell me what I'm supposed to do? Go watch your own gaze. Go look after your own affairs. Fix your own hijab. Watch your own mouth. Don't we? It has to become the opposite. المسلم مرآة أخيه فإذا رأيتم من أخيكم حفوة فلا تكونوا عليه ألبا وأرشدوه وأنصحوا له وترفقوا به. You are mirror to one another. Tell one another the flaws and the shortcoming. Remind one another. Encourage good of that person and discourage the evil of him. And if you see a mistake from your brother or your sister, guide him. Advise him. Be kind to him. You see how Imam sets the method of us correcting people's mistake? Again, we do it within the materialistic life. Why, when it comes to the religious field, we are afraid to do so? I tell you why. Why, when we see somebody's doing something wrong, we don't stop them religiously? Because last time when I did something like that, a person was about to punch me in the face. And I just did a nose job right now. I just want to keep this nose safe and secure. I just bought a glasses here. That punch would have definitely destroyed my glasses. No. Because I didn't receive a good feedback from the feedback I gave, I won't anymore. So we start living within our own bubbles. I don't care about you. You don't care about me. I do my thing. Even though there are mistakes, I don't care. You do your things, mistakes, I don't care. Let's just live our life the way it is. We keep making mistakes and moving forward. As a community, we don't come hand in hand together, correcting our mistakes and teaching one another and giving feedback and criticizing one another. How should we criticize and remind other people? Number one, knowing what I say is right. I put cologne in my office. Sheikh, putting cologne invalidates your fast. Who said so? Who said putting cologne while you're fasting invalidates your fast? It doesn't. Two youngsters, I see them, they're talking of our youth. One is saying to the other one, make sure you don't brush your teeth while you're fasting because it invalidates your fast. It doesn't. Brushing your teeth, it does not invalidate your fast. You have to make sure that the water and the moisture doesn't reach your throat and doesn't reach beyond where you say, it shouldn't reach that point. If it's within your mouth, it's okay. After you brush your teeth, you spit a couple of times so that all the moisture and all the taste is gone, and that's it. It's okay. So if I don't know what is right and what is wrong, by me advising, by me advising and by me criticizing someone, by me giving feedback, I'm doing wrong. You heard this from me. A mother telling his 2 children every day, make sure you have a clean shave because it's un-Islamic to have beard. The opposite. So when I tell him the opposite, she calls my wife, she said, your sheikh said that you have to have beard. Clean shave is haram. Is that right? This is what your husband said? She asked me, this is what you said? I said, yeah, this is haram and halal, I said. She said, oh, I thought the opposite is right. So in order for me to criticize someone, to give them feedback, and to advise them, making sure I know what is right that I'm about to advise, and make sure the criticism I'm about to bring about is the right criticism. Number 1. Trying to act what we preach. Trying to act what we preach. Brother, don't scream at your kids. Well, I'm just screaming. I can't. I saw one of my relatives, she was screaming at her daughter because she was fighting the other one and she was screaming. Well, you're already screaming. With screaming, she says, don't scream. It's not going to work. With calmness, you say, don't scream. We act what we preach. 3rd, sincerity. How should we criticize other people and remind them with ikhlas and sincerity? Brother Reza criticized me. I'm going to wait. Let me see where he has his own flaws. I'm going to wait. I got you. Here's a criticize. I'm not sincere in that case. I was trying to pay back criticism with another criticism to show him, oh, you have your own flaws also. Care about your own flaws and shortcomings. Don't care about me. Next time, he's not going to let me know anymore. Imagine somebody's driving and is coming back and there's a child behind him and he doesn't have the camera. He said, okay, I don't care. He's doing it. That is a child. I don't care. Let him move on. Will we stand there carelessly? Or we will say, stop. Hey, stop. We try to stop them. We're trying to save life. Well, this should be the same way. When we see someone is doing something wrong, again, against their success, the most important success religiously, and add to it materialistically. So sincerity, ikhlas. When I'm advising someone, I have Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in mind, that I want the right thing for this brother or this sister. Oh, I'm not going to criticize him. I'm not going to give him feedback. I don't like him. Oh, but I like her. I'm going to give her feedback so she can be better. Then it's not ikhlas. Making sure sincerity is in our mind when we advise and criticize people is very important. 4th, right time and right place. Imam alayhi salam says, "Man wa'adha akhahu sirran faqad zanahu, wa man wa'adhahu alaniyatan faqad shanahu." If you advise, give feedback to your brother in private, you have adorned him. You beautified him or her. But if you criticize in front of people, you brought shame to him. You put him down. You humiliated him. Right time and right place. Very important. With benevolency and with benevolent tone and good attitude. Brother, I think what you did, I need good for you. I think what you did, it was wrong. It's better to do it this way. In here, I wish you would have controlled your tongue. In here, I wish you would have controlled your temper. I wish you wouldn't lie. It's better. I know it's difficult, but try not to lie. With benevolency, with good tone. I told you not to do so. It's not going to work. If I have a wrong attitude, wrong tone, it's not going to have effect at all. If there was 1% chance that this advice and this feedback would have worked, you made it completely not to work. Next, being patient to see the result. Don't think right away when you said some you gave some advices and some feedback, right away people will take it. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, we're going to do it. No, it's going to take time. It needs a lot of reminder and reminder and reminder. فذكر. We have to keep reminding. For those parents who have problem with their kids' salah, you have to command and remind. Command and remind. Command and remind. وَأْمُرْ. Command and remind and remind and remind and command all the time. Will it work right away? Probably not. With their hijab, with music, with everything, we need to keep reminding and commanding and reminding, commanding. Insha'Allah, we will see the return. The advice, the feedback needs to be short, sweet, and simple. You see someone, you want to give them a feedback, okay, sit here. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. I'm going to give you 1 hour lecture. It's gone. Short, sweet, simple. 2-3 words, 2-3 sentences, that's it. Next day, 2-3 sentences, again, and again, in repetition. Again, having Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in our mind. And say, Allah, I'm about to give feedback. I'm about to advise this person. You put the influence in my word. You put influence in my tone and my attitude. You put the influence. I can't. We need to use feedback. When we hear the feedback, should we take into consideration every feedback? No. Chapter 39, verse 18. We enlighten our gathering with this verse. الَّذِينَ يَسْتَمِعُونَ الْقَوْلِ. Allah didn't say الَّذِينَ يَسْمَعُونَ. يَسْمَعُونَ when you hear something. يَسْتَمِعُونَ when you give your heart to it. You're paying attention. You pay attention to every feedback. الَّذِينَ يَسْتَمِعُونَ الْقَوْلِ. Whatever is being said, you give your heart to it, you pay attention to it, you listen to it. فَيَتَّبِعُونَ أَحْسَنَهُ. And follow the best sense of it. I take all the feedbacks, and then I think, I talk with other people, I do mashwara, consultation, we talked about it in the previous nights, and then I come to the best result and the best ending. Ways of responding to feedback that don't work. Some people, they caving in and quitting. Oh, that's it. I'm not going to do it. Sheikh, your lecture had this problem. It should be better this way and this way. Khalas. From tomorrow, Sheikh Mustafa is not going to be here because some people gave them feedback and he just didn't like the feedback. From tomorrow, you come here, 6 to 7 Quran, then and spend together to give a talk to one another, chit chat, iftar, and go home. Some people are like that. They start something, they want to accomplish something, they have a goal in mind, and they want to achieve it. As soon as they receive feedback, they are discouraged. They fall apart. They lose themselves. How it's possible for me to make this mistake? Well, people make mistakes. They have flaws and shortcomings. That's the first group. So it's easier not to cave in when you receive feedback. If you remember that feedback is simply information, think of it as correctional guidance instead of criticism. Second group, getting mad at the source of the feedback. Insha'Allah, we are not from these two groups. Insha'Allah, we are not from these two groups. Third, ignoring the feedback. Brother, what you were doing is wrong. As we say in Farsi, ye goosh darwaze. One is door, the other one is gate. And that's the beautiful. Door, small, gate, bigger. They hear something, the fastest it gets from the gate, it gets out. They don't hear it. They keep doing again the same mistake again and again and again. They ignore it. They don't want to. Inshallah, we are not from these three groups. Some people still don't want to be part of this group. Inshallah, we are not from these groups. The group that we want to be from, those who ask for feedback. Ask around. Everybody has an idea about us. Everyone. Fortunately or unfortunately, we judge, we see, we think, we have ideas about everyone here. About your clothes, about your appearance, about your behavior, about your attitude, about everything. Everybody has everything to say about everyone. But the only person who doesn't get to hear this, it's you yourself. Why? Because you don't ask for it. Ask. Ask for feedback. Most people will not voluntarily give you feedback. They are as uncomfortable with possible confrontation as you are. They don't want to hurt your feeling. They are afraid of reaction. They don't want to risk your disapproval. So to get honest and open feedback, you are going to need to ask for it. Ask people around. They tell everyone except you. Go tell them. Brothers, ask your wife, how do you rate? This is a very important question, and I'm giving you action plan. Husband, ask the wife, how do you rate our relationship from 1 to 10? Ask. Wife asks husband, how do you rate our relationship? Specific and detailed, from 1 to 10. Two brothers ask one another, how do you rate our relationship from 1 to 10? Community members, sisters, uncles, cousins, relatives, people, your manager, your co-worker, your classmate, anyone that you feel comfortable, ask them, what level I'm in this relationship with you, between 1 and 10. If they say 5, okay, alhamdulillah. How can I make it to 10? People have this in them. I remember one day, two scholars, one sheikh and one sayyid, came from one state as a guest to my house. I took them to the restaurant. We start eating food. They start saying, oh, the scholar that they were guest of him in the other state, he is such like this, he is like this. I wish he would have done this, he didn't do this, and I was just listening. While we were eating, I had read this book long time ago. I told them, now, after here this food, you are going to be traveling to another state. You're going to be guest of another sheikh. You're going to say, Sheikh Mustafa was like this, he did this, he didn't do this and that. Can you please just tell me about it? Just tell me, tell other people, okay. But tell me also, tell me what I should do to make this relationship better. Tell me if you saw some flaws and shortcomings. Just educate me, inform me, give me this best gift that you can give me, and that is show me my uyub, my mistakes, my flaws, my shortcomings. Just educate me, teach me. Both were shocked. Both were surprised. They were not expecting to hear something like this, and probably they were not prepared, or they were embarrassed, or they were shy, whatever reason. I insisted. They didn't ask. They didn't answer. They said, no, inshallah, everything is good. No, alhamdulillah, everything going well. Kept eating. Then I asked again. No, seriously, I want to know what you think of me. You have heard about me, how I run the center, my lectures, you've seen my stuff. Please do, just say it. How to give feedback. Good, good, evil in the middle. Like a sandwich. Somebody comes and asks you how you rate our relationship. Well, this thing good, this thing. Tell some good thing, and then give them that evil it's there. That elephant in the room, mention it in the middle, and And then at the end, well, I think by doing this is going to work also. It's going to be better. Easy. So action plan will be, starting tonight, let us go around and ask people feedback. By asking feedback, you will see how much flaws you had that you were not aware of it. Shortcoming that you were not aware of it, and people saw it. People noticed it. Ask them. Tell them, okay, what do you think of me? 1 to 10. And be specific. For example, me running the center, lecture with my kids. My kids, I have 4 kids. Each one of them, okay, Salaam alaikum, alaikum salam. Sit here. How do you rate our relationship from 1 to 10? Some will say 1, some will say 5, some will say 10. Getting to know of this and getting to apply it, inshallah, we will get closer to our success. Let's have a loud salawat. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم كن لوليك الحجة ابن الحسن صلواتك عليه وعلى آبائه في هذه الساعة وفي كل ساعة وليا وحافظا وقائدا وناصرا ودليلا وعينا حتى تسكنه أرضك طوعا وتمتعه فيها طويلا برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين.